I think the first time I heard him was on the collaboration with Sammy Forsen.
Yeah.
I've forgotten the title.
Yeah, we said, some nice Charlie, hard. I'm
2014, 15 thereabout.
I'm tired or something
I'm tired. That's it. Yes, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I think had Could You Q,
a
couple of rappers on there. So yeah, since then
I saw it recently.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, I'm tired, and then. Hey, but I liked the opening line, Charlie Kojo Q, man.
Oh, Charlie.
Kojo Q dropped a line, his opening line in his verse where he killed me. I say, now the title of the song is Too Tired, right? Now, just as his first line, he says, like a BMX, I'm too tired. I'm like, what the? Yo!
You know, could you get bars?
Like a BMX, I'm too tired. You know what that means? BMX, you know BMX? The bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
BMX, the bike. And the bicycle has 2 tires.
Okay.
Charlie.
So,
boys get bars, man.
More like word play over there.
Charlie, so like a BMX.
Kojo is one of the finest.
Oh, man.
You know his current song with Family happens to be one of my favorites.
Yep.
Yeah, anytime I listen to that song, I become very emotional. It's very touching. I'm embarrassed. So, I mean, from those days, I think Lyrical Joe has really done well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Pray For Me song so far is the best song from him.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm wondering why it's not on the album, because I don't know the reason he and the team decided not to put it on, but I think it should be on the album. It should be. Pray For Me. You just played. You can imagine. I think he poured his heart out very well. I mean,
and he can sing too. Oh. The boy can sing. Yeah, he can really sing.
Pray For Me should be on the album, and I can't wait to listen to the one featuring the interview, as well as
the interview.
As well as the one featuring EL.
Okay.
I mean, when it comes to rap, you can take EL out of it. So, listening to Lyrical Joe and EL on the same song, I can imagine.
That boy, EL.
Hello, Madabla. But Andy, you see, these artists, some of them have very nice names. Sometimes you hear their name and you wonder, you are not your friend's name.
Hello, Madabla.
Someone like
Lyrical Joe, his real name is Joseph Gamo.
Nice name.
Joseph Gamo. Aigbe boy.
Shemedica.
Medical.
Samuel Edu.
Samuel Kwabnedu. Samuel Edu Frimpong.
Nice name.
MDK. Samuel Edu Frimpong was your friend in medical. Who medicated here? What are you medicaling? My nephew. What is wrong with you? Your real name is Samuel. Change your name from medical to Ko Sami or something. Hey, is that a musician like? Oh, that's brother Sami. Like on the Sunday, and you don't see. Me and me DVD, my mommy say grandma change me DVD from medical. Is a friend me brass Sami or something on the Sunday. One or the air rap. I say, mo Samo Crofona mo Twitter on yana mo didi ame on. Guys, Charlie, let's listen to I'm Tired, man.
This is a major announcement.
Charlie, let's listen to I'm Tired.
This is the world.
Martinez just woke me up with this.
There's people all around the world trying to make a difference.
Charlie, tear rap.
Just like me.
Daybreak Hits with ND Dusty.
They're tired of sitting.
Making a difference. Kaboom. Let's do this.
Hey, yo, I'm tight, so we'll call circle. Now we'll call you long. So we'll cut off on one the mouth bunch. Yeah, I'm tight, so me picture of every rapper, so no more can show me MCs. We are cowards, Junior. I'm tight, so back commotion at Jibu Kozongo. Boy, say you mammy did ya, so be mammy and Chakonko. If you don't know, Ujini Pedia on me, Jinya Kupo. So from now on, drop a moyo mufil who say I'm album. I'm tight, so always grandpa talking about hip life. I'm tight, so me girls say, when am I gonna be a wife? I'm tight, so the Biabe dress already, I'm not they do not see clone. pictures see what's on in Jesus Christ. I'm tired. Sasante Casa de Kano Mo Ghana. I'm tired. Semi Kobo show or downtown Mississippi. Am I? Your trouble be NDC MPP Kwana Ade. Sammy Fossen. Are you not tired?
Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit,
Charlie, Ataya they perform Ghana shows for conference center on national TV. Kwame Nkrumah swag for whenever. Ataya say boom them at top 5 in the nation. But GMA since they never give up nomination. Ataya voice asking when the bar phone go come out. Ataya for Nigerians, that's it no be your love. Ataya say my money no they reach for private jets. Cause Ataya for this queue, immigration just be stressed. Guy, Ataya every day your girlie day in a me DM. A, B, C, me I go give them the DM. Ataya say my phone they die like every 3 hours. Ataya promoters they pay me CDs, give me dollars. You know Ataya, tired of waking up in the dawn just to count for traffic 3 hours before you reach the office and your boss just giving you problems about profits and losses. Sammy Fossen, you know the time.
Charlie up,
Hits FM 103.9.
Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit,
like a BMX, I'm too tired of speaking like Khaled Batu. Retired, bro. We the best and we fired up.
What the hell? What the hell? What? Yo, Kojo Q says what? What? My God. What the heck is this guy talking about, man?
Like a BMX, I'm too tired of speaking like Khaled Batu. Retired, bro. We the best and we fired.
And what did EL say? Is that what your girl there in his DM? He tired of the ABC, there you go give him the deal, Charlie. Charlie, rappers they got, I swear. Hey, EL, nobody, nobody. Hey, that boy, I swear. Hey, Eddie, Charlie, make your Q flow. Hi, what they happy for you? Hey, Kojo, my son, let's go.
Like a BMX, I'm too tired of speaking like Khaled Batu. Retired, bro. We the best and we fired up. Giant a style, now you fire, now you try a lot. You be sure about the farmer you rock. Obiedi na temba to be my hammer you talk. And then anama you love. I sure say he said we didn't lose sleep. Bema my breast go tia na do a cruise street patrol. On the mupe bele biaji ni 2G. Cause the side check Kayama when did in my school fees. And then they fought the back big now with boobies. Tired of searching for newbies. To speak my piece for street. To say it be too deep, or say I changed. I see if they knew me, like it's a new me. A radical with two me. Kwame ya brave ya say, since we baby ya say, ya Becca say I'm more brave ya.
Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up,
Weekday mornings with ND Dusty.
if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre, if you say crab a jit, Charlie up, Yenimre. If you say crab a jit,
Ataya pass last hour, Gaji for St. John's there. Ataya pass the entire Kaya for go Pratt Square. Ataya pass a batcha on Viagra, if they catch breath. Ataya pass, promise some Ataya make a frask here. Hard guy, but you the fear to date, so jagger. Ataya you, where your Yawa crew, and your Tofache. Ataya say, underground MCs, just the suffer. The money day, but miss my like I saw the sponsor. I swear, if you tire me too, Ataya you, cause you did it. You know if you fire me, if I retire you. Ataya all the peace you enjoy as a top artist. It will be I read where I'm from, it is called justice. I tire all the hating I'm facing after my statement. I tire all these agents of Satan working to stay me. The girl that you fit take on me, I tire I'm already. But I know tire if you call me the second coming of Red Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, we been in today. Obi, man. Hard guy. Hard guy, but if you say you go date soldier girl.
So say away.
Obini.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
He released one
He
recently.
did.
Oh,
That boy the rap
Charlie.
I'm tired of
Asamaba.
get them my punches right. I'm the beast. Go tell Donald Trump he should come for a ride. I be the reason why you guys no go fit to cross the border. Go jump for the banner before you retire. You handed it over. You never be better. We're pulling the trigger. I'm sick of people trying to evict me. Boy, I'm here to stay. My shine bulla. To take a look at me, you need a ray. What you think we in the building for? Boy, we know they play. I'm smart and I'm positive. If you test me, I'm getting A's. I'm tired of letting them know with the bars. I'm cruising them dope with the class. We last for the mass. We go pass with the class. I'm teaching them dope. Some knows I'm not fussing. I'm relaxing my nerves. I'm tired of rappers running away when you call them for verse. I'm tired of letting them know my flow be dirty and I'm mean. They be house-made rappers. They always come clean. Lyrical text and lyrical flex and messing. This is a miracle best. And who you the trust and call me my flow be interesting. So they go pooping your nerd. But me I'm tired. So you be tired. Make you no tired. You will be fired. What I desired was in the market. Look where the buyers. But then I thought
Charlie, I pray.
Elodious. LG, man.
Charlie, lyrical Joe, man.
LG. I got
Lyrical Joe, man.
King Paluta for comeback.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Andy.
Yeah. If I come back to what?
King
Rap.
Paluta, yes, if I come back.
Come back to rap.
Enough of the singing.
I am here in the building. I am here in the building.
Paluta for comeback.
In the building. I am here.
No. Charlie.
Come here! You've been missing in action, man.
Charlie, I miss you guys, man. I've been listening to you guys in the
You've
morning.
been missing in action.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I stepped away for a while.
Yeah.
Back.
Did you listen to the song? This one had Kaboom EL Kojoki Obibini and Lyrical
Charlie,
Joe.
this is dope, man.
Charlie.
Samir did a great job.
Put all these great rappers on one song. That's too much for a song, man. That's too much for a song.
Charlie. Oh, but Sark also did it. Sark did
I think Amrado.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Bibiba.
Yeah.
And then he put them on trumpet as well.
Yeah.
Trumpet, yeah.
So yeah,
I didn't. Okay. I'm just imagining this instrumentals with Ablekumandanalis. You know, over the weekend, he really made my
enough. You see, with Nana Lace, you see, as much as he can give some dope freestyles, I think it's enough. We're getting tired of
the freestyles.
The non-fi he may blow up.
The non-fi is plenty.
No, when he features on a song, he needs to pen down lyrics.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a fantastic rapper, and if he puts pen to paper, he will do better. He will do amazing. All of this, I remember the song he did with I can.
Yeah.
Which one is a cyclodelic and the one me a drum, me a one me a drop, and the one mixing.
Also, you have to be creative. You know, over the weekend he was on Delay's show.
I mean, look, no one is saying you cannot be creative.
He has a style.
But what I'm saying is be meaningful with your creativity.
I understand what Andy is saying.
Yeah, he gave a freestyle. And Charlie, that took me off.
We vaughn.
Yes.
We took you off.
Yeah, he has another one. Oche Iniesta. Esther, Oche Polyester. I mean, the rhymes alone, Charlie.
Oche Polyester.
No,
Oche Iniesta. Esther.
It's funny.
The most stupidest and the craziest of them all. Background vocalist, Dr. Pounds.
Yes, you found full about.
They say, he mean they kill me, sir. No, you go here say the guy go talk something like, "Oh yeah, what? We a game, but any pounds gay."
He didn't give energy.
Pounds and energy.
I say if I listen up, man. I'm not listening to Nana Lace.
No,
I'm listening to Pounds, the backing vocalist.
I consider them as a duo.
If they kill me, Pounds they know me and they shoot me.
Consider them as a duo.
It's like Abi Cresso's Moses. As Abi Cresso was going on with his lines, his verses, Just nothing they kill me past the backing vocalist.
The commentary, the back.
Every guy go fit on one you man know. This unscripted though.
Yeah.
The guy is just flowing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what friend then Obetiani. Mbula Matari.
But that song is classic. It's
Moses. But you see, nonetheless can do wonders. The only thing is be meaningful. That's all. But if he says it's creative, all of them are creative.
Maybe his style is not to
make sense.
Maybe his style is not to make sense.
Not to make sense.
Maybe that's his style.
To make people laugh. Because
maybe if he makes sense, you wouldn't pay attention to him.
Even when DKB
or maybe it's making sense, but we are not actually.
No.
DKB, the comedian DKB.
Yeah.
When he did a diss track to Medical, it made sense. Comedian. Yes. Onuko a comedian. He made sense.
Then you're rapper.
Rapper. You are pointing out your creativity on a record. Not. Do you know why it's called a record?
Yeah.
So it was. I think last 2 years he was at Rep Your Jesse.
Who's that? Nana Lace?
Yes. I didn't Rep Your Jesse or and then
Charlie is coming this year.
When we were about leaving.
Yes, what
you
Mike Ross
performing.
Yes, what say
Charlie.
Yes, what say I think Rep Your Jesse last year Stoneboy game, man. Okay.
Last
that was last 2 years. Last 2 years. Then Ablek Manana Lace came. I think he was the very last.
Yeah, he was the last. Yes.
My God.
So Biasa and it you.
No, Charlie, the guy. Yes,
people were on their way.
Like this boy in Kumasi. This guy that used to work with us, the multimedia, the guy that plays reggae on Love FM.
I don't know him.
Oh my God. I was with Sadiq and what's the guy? Our guy, what's his name? Oh, the multimedia guy, a guy that sings reggae and then you blow up. Everybody had to play him.
Rastaman
Metratus.
Kumo,
African child. Oh my God, how come I've forgotten his name all of a sudden? Because hey, I was you ref me. We had gone to an event. I think Guinness, I think Chathouse or who produced it in Kumasi. So I was with Sadiq, I think Step and some other guys. Charlie, all the top rappers had come, and musicians, why? Charlie, why are there? The guy was not even on the bill. Charlie, when the guy got on stage, when he finished performing, and the guy was getting off, we had to send soldiers to warn him that who did not see from our home. Because the guy come light up the place, be small. Rasta man me chato so. I say, I know with Sadiq. Sadiq say, Charlie, who be this guy? Charlie, don't be small. And he gets some serious command. Oh my God, African job. Now say why you be say for you.
No, the way I can in there, I say we need you.
And you know. Oh, I heard it on a Kumasi-based radio station, but I have not heard it again. Nah, I see a young near. As I won't care, Busiano for her. I said, want to mean to be.
Uncle Busiano want to mean to be.
I said, you may tamping you more, said there. Not you may know.
Did you say Kwame I want to mean to be?
Oh, come bet to me out.
Come bet me out too.
So fetch you on your name. Oh, but that's all the be. Oh, that's all the be. I forgot the title. African child. I forgot. Oh, no, be Kumo. Apart from Kumo, he has a song. I'll look for it, Charlie. You love it. Yeah. And you need to see an enfant. Why were you minia? I was Yamo, you minia, and I mean, we own ya. Yeah, we are me. Mommy,
Andy Dusty.
So where have you been?
I've been around. I've been in the back. listening to you guys and monitoring you guys.
But why did you leave us?
I've been working though. I've been working online.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You could see online.
Yeah, I could see online.
Wow.
But I could not see offline. I could see through anything, any place, any corner, any squares and triangles and holes and circles.
You like holes?
No, I like holy things that are whole.
WHOLE.
I like whole things. The whole of it.
It's still whole.
Right, it's still a hole. Thank you.
And it's holy.
Listeners, I'm trying to find this African Child song. Charlie, you will love it. But I'll find it. Miti Boom. I think it's Miti Boom.
Oh, okay. Miti Boom.
I think so. Yo, please get me African Child Miti Boom. Miti M-E space T-I space boom.
So multimedia has reggae artists and rapper as well.
Rappers.
Yeah.
Rappers.
Oh, rappers.
But multimedia, Black Rasta was there. We forgotten.
Yeah.
Multimedia, we had reggae musicians
And rappers.
Mr.
Glad to the rap.
Miti Boom. M-E space T-I space boom. Miti Boom.
Miti Boom.
I'm not sure I say be Miti Boom. I'm not sure that's the title of that song I'm looking for.
But he's good. Me, I love the Kumo song.
What's it?
Kumo.
I won't say that.
I say cloudy.
Oh, Rastaman, man,
I'm for the shoes in here.
Is it a reggae song?
Oh,
Andy,
yeah.
Who energy no the car that line no Rastaman.
This be freestyle. This be freestyle.
Can you perform at the TGMA?
Chal, I'm thinking about it. Chal, I'm yes,
That is if he's coming to perform without the Kumo.
Sure. What
do you mean without the Kumo?
Without the Kumo.
Because I'm not sure TGMA stage will welcome Kumo.
Sure.
I said when I can. That's a
smoke be. Baby, no, on pesa.
Kwame. Jani abetuja.
Yebe ni na ka.
Ono ane kumo beba na se TJ be kumo.
Eni enfa we da se kumo. No. Charlie, this guy for be on it because one, he's from Kumasi. Two, the guy can really sing.
Yeah.
Three, he's a Ghanaian. And this is Ghana music always.
And four, Otuja Kumo. Hey! Charlie.
And there's some of the fire service bitch na hono.
Hey, Miti Boom.
Eba be Tuja idiot. Eja share test sin and sing.
Charlie. Charlie, no.
Edem bisa say nyom no ye ma hwan. I like his energy.
Yeah.
Like Charlie, the energy.
And he's called African Child.
Yeah, the African Child.
Wow.
Multimedia guy. Wow. Charlie. Adam Akwaba. Hey.
And I'm a finte. What one could finte?
Adam.
He looks tired.
Adam.
Yes, sir.
Adam, how be?
By the grace of God.
You're no correct.
Yamiadum.
You're no correct.
It's me kwa sorry Sunday, Inra.
Yeah. A communion service.
Communion.
Udi communion.
Kwame.
Udi communion.
Oh, no.
No, it's a question. Udi communion.
That's why.
Okay. Good question. I beg you. Communion.
Yeah.
If you are not married.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
I beg you. Kwame, Udi communion.
Midi communion.
Oh, fine. Martinez, Udi communion.
Midi biache.
But what did be that? Was this before or after that your girlfriend that nearly died in your house?
Which girlfriend?
Oh, sorry, Miss Manui. Forget. Was it before or after that your old girlfriend? No, be now.
In fact, I don't know what that means.
Right. Hey,
school.
Hey.
School. School.
Go there, explain time. Adam.
German.
When was the last time you ate communion?
Last Sunday.
Yesterday. Just yesterday.
Yes.
Communion, if you are not married and you have a girlfriend, can you eat communion? I want education.
They will send you on
why you stuttering,
your
bro?
phone. They will send you the message.
They will send him the answer on this phone.
Who is they?
But you threw the question out. So.
Why are you winking?
There are rules to taking the communion.
Thank you.
You can
so Kwame, let me ask you.
If you had slept with your girlfriend,
and you
if you had bought a jamine
a day before,
the nights to the communion. Now why I can't say wow Tibuan
Debbie. Kwame, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Are you saying that even if you're a fornicator, not educator, but fornicator, I like that guy. Hey, that girl.
Is he a girl?
He's a guy.
I don't know. All I know is that Guagua Queen and Shannon Kwan. No, wait. If you are not married, but if you have a girlfriend and you eat communion, haven't you sinned?
That is if you don't fornicate with a girlfriend.
Oh, how are you saying he does? I'm not mentioning anybody's name.
He's a church boy.
Are you saying they don't fornicate with the girls?
They're living by the word of God.
I've not asked you a question.
He has not mentioned the name.
I said I won't mention any name.
They are waiting till the day.
Good communion. You chop keep. Ha.
That was Udi Biache.
Me need I know chop some before.
Who need that? Oh, how?
But Chelsea would you have heaven?
No, Yankasa.
Etimi ko didi.
But Manchester say undi bida.
I don't know what I say me live now. I can just make this right. If I was there for chop communion. Fine. Okay, you must be baptized.
Yes.
Are you not?
Yeah, no, I can say you must be baptized. Me, how did I get the name Andrew? I was baptized. I mean, I've been baptized. I didn't grab my question and say, yes, I'm going to say, Mama, now I say, "Ko rufi."
I don't want a fee. What are you?
Ko rufi.
What a gas are you, man?
What's that?
So called.
Me Sanko.
I was where galam say.
I was so hoti. Come here more.
I was so hoti.
Like yo, mama. See a bomb. Unyini ye is like who do stage be I was here, but Hagla is a church boy. Oh, Kwesi, please come.
Hagla is a church boy.
Oh, I know he's
no, but he's
the
technical. He doesn't listen to the word.
What?
I don't know. Yeah,
come.
Sound. I don't pay attention.
For education, please come. Not fornication.
He doesn't pay attention to the word.
For education, not fornication.
Machines.
Yes.
Hagla, please.
You're talking about.
Hey, relax, la.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, we are learning. Me, you see, these things, we joke with certain things, but for me, they are very
important.
Yes.
Very, very, very important. I agree.
Hagla, good morning and welcome.
Good
morning, Andy.
Thank you. Hagla.
Yes.
When was the last time you took communion?
Yesterday.
Wow.
You take communion?
Yes, I'm a confirmed Methodist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been baptized?
Yes.
How many times?
Oh, I was baptized when I was a little.
Aha. You see, sometimes I make an
I was baptized when I was little.
Mm-hmm. That's how you had the name Joshua.
No.
Okay. Which name did you have when you were baptized? It comes with
when my parents gave birth to me.
Okay. You were Christian?
No, before that. I was given the family name at home.
Okay.
Family house.
Right.
Which is Nisaki Alote. So they took me to church for the christening. Then I was named Joshua Nisaki Alote.
And
after that I was baptized.
Okay, so
you were Joshua?
Yes,
Joshua.
Well,
Joshua.
Please, it's pronounced Joshua.
Joshua.
There's
no Joshua.
No.
Is it?
It's Joshua.
Joshua.
Yeah. No. Back to the education. I beg you. Who is qualified for communion?
Okay, so as a Methodist, you need to be confirmed.
One.
You need to do confirmation. Once you do confirmation, you are entitled to go for.
That's all.
Yes.
In between your confirmation and your fornication.
Yes. Hey.
The shinshin.
Yes, all the shinshin. Are you still entitled to communion?
I don't understand your question.
You do.
No, I don't understand your question.
We don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand your question.
If you are baptized,
right,
confirmed, yet
no, now
if you are baptized, yet you have girlfriends, or you have a girlfriend, you are not just girlfriend but sleeping with. And how
I'm so saying.
and how
What happened?
Oh, be quiet for a minute. Fantastic. Guys, are we on Facebook? Nee, are we on? Thank you. Guys, you can see beautiful Ria in full effect. Mr. Klein is also joining us. And
I saw it in the magic collection.
So if let's say you're a fornicator, can you still eat communion?
You go for the communion to cleanse your fornication stuff.
Oh, really? So many you can eat.
Thank you.
Is that what?
How do you go to eat communion?
No, but you ask for forgiveness. So as you ask for forgiveness, then you take it.
There are some churches.
So
yesterday I met your friend Cassidy.
Right.
Cassidy.
He's now a pastor, please. So refer to him as pastor.
Pastor of which church? Ansadu Makadi.
No, of Bridge Ministries.
Something happened on the bridge.
I was shocked when the guy came to tell me I'm going to church. I said, hey.
So you see.
In this your state?
Yeah,
he says,
Rob, come and sit down.
The church is made for
sinners. Not for pastors.
It's a congregation of sinners.
Them
to me the communion. Pay the explanation, Mr. Agnew give.
But I disagree with
you
what
ask for
Hagla
forgiveness and then you take it.
Yes. Okay. I disagree with what Hagla is saying.
But Rob is a pastor too, so he's a deacon.
No, he's well read. Simple.
Oh no, he's a deacon.
Wait, deacon?
Yes.
Robert, welcome. Are you a deacon?
He is.
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
Johnny,
because
if you are sorry him.
Robert, do you take communion?
Yes, I do.
You take communion?
Yeah.
When was the last time you took communion?
I think last month.
You think?
Yeah.
Who is qualified to take communion?
If you believe in Christ, you've given your life to God.
I have.
Yeah, so that's it. You are supposed to do this as often as you do in remembrance of
Christ.
Of Christ. That's what it says.
Body and the blood.
I'll Google it. Who qualifies?
It's a waji Yesu Edi.
To take communion.
Yes. Some charismatic churches. So churches is different.
Okay.
But Orthodox churches. I'm a Presbyterian.
Okay.
So with Orthodox churches.
Please use the mic.
Hagla is a Methodist.
Yes.
So get closer.
For Orthodox churches, it's very important to us to the extent that you have to go through confirmation. Before you are able to take Holy Communion.
Yeah. Right.
So I went through confirmation in the Presbyterian church, and confirmation, I think it's when you are 16, 18,
right.
Around that time, that's when you are eligible to take Holy Communion. And they take you through, I think, 2 or 3 months of intensive learning, and you stand in front of the church and recite everything. You renounce sin, and then you then take your first communion.
But you know there's a reason behind it, because if you take it in a way of disrespect,
yes,
you stand a chance of spiritually weakening yourself. So
yes.
I'm not too sure of what word I should use.
Right.
So the process of confirmation is supposed to establish some form of orientation, which should get you aright, so that when you embark on this particular spiritual activity, you don't consider it as food. Then you do say
but
the go
I
chop.
think with the charismatic churches, people, they don't go through any orientation. Most charismatic churches I know, I don't know about, maybe I don't know about the Church of Pentecost, like the other Protestant churches. I don't know about them, but most charismatic churches, and excuse me to say, one-man churches that I have attended, it's like, oh, we are taking Holy Communion today. Yes, I have not seen.
Where are my pastor friends, and why is no one
I have not
reaching out to
seen
me?
Probably maybe throughout the years that I've been attending those churches.
I think the doctrines differ from church.
And I think Andy, what you were saying about a fornicator or a sinner, I think with the Catholic Church they have confession. You go to confession, you confess your sin to the priest, and then they give you a few Hail Marys and a few prayer things to do, and then afterwards you can take communion. But I think in my church, before you even take the communion, there are special prayers for you to open your heart, cleanse your heart of heaviness. Repent from your sin, blah blah blah. Before you go,
Reverend Obofor was doing confession, and people were coming in, and almost everyone was talking about having sex with girls at some odd places. Many girls be down toilets, many girls be down like
what?
Yeah, need to see the video.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking. It was serious.
Well, for my church, even sometimes when people have second wives, people in the church who have been confirmed, when they get second wives, they don't allow them even to take communion. Yeah.
They even tell you.
Yeah, they'll tell you. Yeah.
So in this case, someone who is legally married to another wife is refused. How much more you?
Who is not married yet?
You are not married yet. Then you have. I know two of your girlfriends. And you. Girlfriends. I know what you drink as well.
No, maybe it hasn't come to the notice of the church, especially my church.
No, you mean the church?
My church. If it has come to the notice that you have one or two things, there's a disciplinary committee in the church.
Who are we talking about here?
I've not mentioned the name yet.
Okay. There's a disciplinary committee in my church called the session. They'll call you to session and ask you, especially even young people in the church who are engaged in boyfriend, girlfriend, they've got you kissing.
They've got
you kissing.
They've not seen him kiss yet, but I have a video. I have a video.
They've got you kissing in some corners. If my church catches you, you will go to session. Sometimes they suspend you to the back of the church for some months or some years.
Even with Pentecost, if you're an elder,
sometimes they say it in front of the church that there has been insubordination in the church. So these people, sometimes they don't go into the nitty-gritty of the situation, but these people have been caught doing some things. Right. So they are demoting them.
Right. Let me read this quickly before we go. In this case, Adam has already
facial expression alone.
Adam, what church do you attend?
ICDC. Prayer Temple.
Reverend Mensa
Prayer Temple, not Legon. Pastor Daniel Ofori Ewuku.
Pastor Daniel.
Charlie, can I read the scripture?
Yes, please go ahead before I come in with the definition.
Quickly. So 1 Corinthians 11, 27 to 28. It says that anyone who eats the bread or drinks the cup of the Lord in an unworthy manner will be guilty of sinning against the body and the blood of the Lord.
Yes. Right.
And that everyone should examine themselves before doing so.
Right.
Yeah. So
it means you need to check.
Yeah, that
you just can't go drinking and sleeping with some girls.
You yourself.
And then a few days later, you are in church singing hallelujah, hallelujah, and taking communion.
So communion, I don't
This is what it's saying. Okay, hold on. In general, those who are baptized and who identify as Christians are typically eligible to take communion, although specific rules and guidelines may vary among denominations. Some denominations may require membership or regular attendance, while others emphasize a sincere desire to receive the sacrament. Now, here's a more detailed breakdown. It talks about baptism, belief in Jesus, commitment to repentance, and if you read further, it talks about specific denominational practices like Catholic Church, other Christian denominations. The Catholic Church, I think someone explained, Ria explained. Other Christian denominations, it says it may have varying requirements such as membership, regular church attendance. Now, key considerations: worthy reception, spiritual preparation, personal conscience. These are some of the things Robert just read from the Bible. Now, on Twitter, Agbeni Dogbeda says, in the Catholic Church, all you have to do is make sure you come to church early and participate in the confession session to qualify you to take the communion. If you don't confess your sins and pray for forgiveness, you must not take it. Who's going to forgive me? Joe Code says, Andy, you've made me a madman in the office. My colleagues keep asking why I'm laughing, and I have to be explaining what I'm listening through my AirPods. It's bank holiday today, and I don't know what I would have done without you today on radio. Andy, you are the best. Oh, thank you so much, Joko. So it's on. It's in the UK. Today is bank holiday,
which means it's not going to work.
He said his colleagues are.
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. So what does it mean for bank holiday?
Yeah, they call it the bank holiday.
Probably.
What
maybe it works privately. It could be a private.
Okay, because I'm not getting it. Holiday and then.
Amani says, bro, the ways of God are not the ways of man. Oh. Blogger Sammy K. He says, but Brandy, tell us why you haven't taken communion before. But why Sammy K.
Also there.
Sammy K online.
Also there.
I should tell listeners why I've not taken communion before.
You don't take communion in Church of Pentecost.
Huh?
You don't take communion in Church of Pentecost.
My issue is why.
Does Church of Pentecost give communion?
Yes, they do.
First Sundays.
They do.
First Sundays of the month. So, and they just.
Sammy K should
your
go.
Friend
Your friend online and check the answer.
Your friend Eradia Didi. Thank you.
So why haven't you? Have you been baptized in the Church of
Pentecost? You see, the reason sometimes
he hasn't finished examining himself.
He goes late. He
doesn't want to take it in an unworthy manner.
The question is,
when
was
you don't want to take it in an unworthy manner.
What you two? What was that?
That's the question. But if you don't go to church, how do you take the communion? When was the last time he went to church?
And just occult into confession.
That's the big deal. Andy hasn't been in church for some time now. He's
how many weeks?
He's on a break. He's on
how
recess.
Many weeks now?
Church holiday.
Yeah,
he's on a church holiday.
I'm telling them about
no.
Your recess.
No.
Your break.
This has nothing to do with recess. The only thing you see, it's either Saturdays or Sundays. I have invitations to. I go to churches to motivate the youth. Sometimes
okay.
I'm invited to programs, so I'm either preaching somewhere or motivating, or you go for outreach programs. So in my own church,
but the community can take it anywhere.
Oh really?
Yes.
That I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can.
Now you know.
But one day I went to some church. There was a problem, communion. Unfortunately, they used bread, and like that day, one guy I should say
he hung pass.
No get food. He break the thing. One woman goes and take the thing from the man. He breaks more one give. What the man break or finish the bread.
How come no? I'm sorry for no be a nyabini.
I don't tell them.
How come no did
you? Just say we bunyan coupon. I have a
message from Alaji Ibrahim. Alaji Ibrahim just sent me a WhatsApp message. He says it's a holiday in Europe, Liberation Day. He says I took communion when I was 5, but I am now a Muslim. Does it still affect my life?
I have to believe in Jesus to be a Muslim, so I don't think it's a problem. You have to believe in Jesus to be a Muslim.
You have to believe in Jesus to be a Muslim.
Muslims believe in Jesus.
They do.
They don't.
No, they don't. As the Savior.
Muslims don't believe
not as the Savior.
In Jesus.
No, they don't believe him as
they know he is one of the prophets.
He's a prophet.
Yes, but that's not what Jesus. But that's it's not the same.
They need to believe in Muhammad.
I know that. I have friends who are Muslim who tell me that they believe Jesus Christ as
they know.
But that is not the basis of their being Muslims.
Who come and bring judgment one day, but they believe that they believe that he's a prophet sent by God, but not a God.
Yeah,
you get it.
So it's not the basis of they being Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one. And in addition to that, I think eliminate the God factor. It's about the fact that there's salvation. And it's not part of the...
I know salvation is not part, but I'm just saying that most of when you take the Torah, the Old Testament and the Holy Quran, I feel like it's an Abrahamic religion. So they all
Sorry, go ahead.
So, like, I feel like it is intertwined. So they believe that there was a man called Jesus. That's that's basically what I'm saying.
But your initial premise, was
that they believe in him to be
that you need to believe. They need to believe in Jesus to become Muslim.
But Elijah Ibrahim says he agrees with Ria anyway.
That.
Well, I'm sure it's about the belief in Jesus.
They do believe in him, but it is not a basis, not a premise for they being.
Let me just leave it.
So meaning they recognized.
Okay, so
Jesus.
historically, once upon a time, there was a person who lived on the face of this earth called Jesus Christ,
and he's captured in their.
You understand? So historically, but faith-wise, with respect to what he stands for, the theories are different when it comes to Bible and then when it comes to Quran. Yeah.
All right, listeners. Okay, wait, Adam, you is everywhere. You know, so yeah. Apart from you, there's another guy called Ronnie. He is everywhere.
No, he's not everywhere. He's in the US also.
He plays for you. So Adam is everywhere. You is everywhere. Were you at the launch of the Blackstar Experience?
Yeah, I was.
Were you at the launch of the nightlife experience?
Aquaba Night.
Aquaba Night. You were there as well. Yeah. Were you in church yesterday?
Yes, please.
Man, you are
Adam is everywhere.
You is everywhere.
Yeah.
Listeners, when we return, Adam will tell us what happened. He will give us a picture. In fact, a clear picture.
A verbatim account.
But Andy, looking at him, I think your man is not too fine.
No, he's fine.
No, listen, please.
He's just being disciplined.
Please. There's no blamability in this. We'll be right back.
Ghana, be prepared for the biggest outdoor sports entertainment event, the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey 2025. Mark the date, Saturday, 31st May 2025 at the Aviation Social Center. Which football tribe do you belong to? Real Madrid, Barca, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, PSG? Are you in the against team or in the other team? Get ready for lots of fun and sports entertainment on Hits FM and experience the climax of the UEFA Champions League in grand style at the Aviation Social Center, 31st May. Tune into Hits 103.9 FM as we bring you live commentary of all semi-final matches. Powered by Joy Sports. Follow us on social media platforms. Hashtag Rep Your Jersey. The Hits FM Rep Your Jersey is brought to you by Hits 103.9 FM and powered by Joy Sports and Joy Prime. And brought to you by SoccerBet, your best bet for sports betting. TCL, Inspire Greatness, DSTV, feel every moment.
One night, one stage, one nation's heartbeat. As all the stars in Ghana align to celebrate the biggest night in Ghanaian music, the 26th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Live, unfiltered, unforgettable with Kim Promise, Stoneboy, Kweku Smoke, and Press Gifty, Kim Paluta, Famiye, Adina, Beast Trap, Titi Owusu, AEC, Molly, and more.
Live at the Grand Arena, Saturday, May 10th at 7 p.m.
Tickets going fast. 500 Ghana cedis and 700 Ghana cedis at Charterhouse or dial *713*33*00# For limited VVIP, call 050-128-8520 now. The 26th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse with support from Guinness, TV3, British Council, Closer, KPMG, Media Partners, and proudly sponsored by Telecel. Connected and
if you even mention that, will give us a vivid, a verbatim account.
The Blackstar Experience happens to be one of the 120-day promise of the John Mahama administration, and it is his flagship policy for the tourism and the creative arts sector to open up the space to investment among others. So, as part of measures, they put in place somebody to be the lead, who is Rex Omar, who also form a team, and they were able to put something together. And on Thursday, right, the program was launched, or the initiative was launched at the Black Stars at the Blackstar Square. And I mean, many players and many stakeholders and Ghanaians were at the place for the launch. Some also watched online. And at the launch, we were made to understand that the Blackstar Experience is, I mean, something focused on about 7 pillars, which is the sound, cinema, cuisine, heritage, literature, aesthetics, among others. And it's going to be themed on 2 things. That is, amplify and or create. And what it means is that there are already other things in place, and all of these things which are already in place, like our festivals, like December in GH, among others, Panafest, among other things, would be amplified, meaning they'll be given the necessary support to highlight. Then those which there is need to create, or they are not in existence but we can create, they create. And that is why in August, second week, I guess, will be known as the Ghana Music Week. As part of that, they are creating beach parties, carnivals across the various regions, among others. And I think July also is also dedicated to fashion. And it's going to be like an all year round activity flow in the tourism and the creative sector. And I mean, at the launch, the president also said that over the years, the tourism and the creative sector has been underinvested. And from the day he launched the Blackstar Experience, he wants to, change that narrative and also support the industry with his big push. If you know the big push of the NDC, the big push is about infrastructure development. So he wants to, create a lot of infrastructure development in the sector to be able to open it up for investment. And Andy, all of this means that Ghana has embarked on what we call the nation branding agenda. You know, nation branding is just about creating a certain unique identity for a nation. South Africa has undergone the brand South Africa for over 20 years. Other countries, Malaysia, Singapore, Magical, Kenya, among other places. And Dubai too has gone and undergone that. The importance of nation branding is to attract investors, to attract, tourists, to attract talent, among other things. And I think if that happens, what it does is there is that socio-economic impact a country has. So I think it's a step in the right direction. But my caution is that it shouldn't just be in the launch.
I asked you to make a picture of what happened.
Let me end. It shouldn't just be in the launch. We should make sure whatever plan we have is executed to the latter so that the country can enjoy the full benefits. We do not want any talk shop. We want action.
Okay, now the Blackstar Experience is to introduce exhibition football match. As part of government's newly launched program dubbed Blackstar Experience, there will be a soccer match to help boost sports tourism. Rex Omar, the coordinator for the Blackstar Experience, during the launch of the initiative on May 1st, said there's an indication that the Blackstar Experience was more than just a project, but rather a movement, a reawakening of the national pride and an invitation to the world to experience the soul of Ghana. Please, let's listen to Rex Omar.
An exhibition match. Here we are diving into sports tourism. In Accra and in Kumasi, we are going to create an exhibition match between the legends of an international football club. I want to hold on the name for now. And the legends of our national team in partnership with the private sector. And this will happen in Accra Sports Stadium and Kumasi Sports Stadium. The first launch will happen in Europe and the second launch will happen in Ghana.
Hits FM 103.9.
Kwame,
right. Yeah, Rex Omar talking about sports tourism. He mentioned a number of other things they intend to do. The Ghana Music Week mentioned also collaborations with some organizations in other countries, among other things. I have always said that governance is a continuum, and if you look at where we came from, you look at the Panafest, you look at the Joseph's Project, you look at the MPP's Year of Return and beyond the return, it's only right that we build on that. And listening to Rex and his team explain what the Blackstar Experience is about, clearly this is an amplification of Year of Return beyond the return, because unlike previously when we were just focused on a few activities in the capital city and other areas in the country. This is going to be a nationwide drive. It's going to trickle down to the base, to the hinterlands. Everybody, everywhere, regional to district levels, everybody is going to experience this Blackstar experience. And so I believe that is a step in the right direction. But just as Adam said, the launch was a very beautiful ceremony, but we don't just want this to be a ceremony. We want this to be an actionable project, so that after we've listened to the great speeches and the humor and everything therein, we don't just sit there and then replicate the old things we've seen before. The sports tourism bid, if you read the NDC manifesto, they mentioned they were going to tap into other areas of tourism. They mentioned medical tourism. They mentioned sports tourism, among other things. I believe that in as much as this is arts, culture, tourism is so broad that it opens its tentacles to other areas. It's like an overarching endeavor which embraces other things. Sports tourism is a very crucial aspect of tourism, and I believe that this partnership is going to help. It doesn't mean that they are going to take over sports or sports is taking over our industry. It's just to feed into. And mind you, when they are having football events or matches, the creative industry would benefit in a way. There might be some opening ceremony performances. We will have food vendors, there will be arts, there will be culture, there will be everything creative in that during that period. So I believe that this is for the entire industry, and I hope we all support this initiative. What I am happy about, and Rex mentioned during the launch, is that President Mahama is not in to kill any good initiative that was hatched or nurtured by the previous government, which means that the Beyond the Return initiative is under this Blackstar Experience. And so most times you hear people talk about the fact that, it appears they are killing old initiatives. But if you look at the model, Beyond the Return is part of it, because people are still coming from the diaspora, from other countries, to see Ghana, to feel Ghana, to experience Ghana. And having the brand name Blackstar Experience means that we are moving a notch higher from where we were in the past.
Rob, I think I also heard President Mahama saying that he will make sure that a door that had been closed with our entertainment industry, he will make sure that it will be open. Nobody should close it again.
He said he will open it for us, and we should make sure when he opens it, nobody closes it.
That's what he's saying.
No, he said he will not close it.
Exactly.
So what he's trying to say is that we should ensure nobody closes the door.
Okay.
What's the difference? Did you allow him to finish?
That's what I heard him say, though.
Rob, what communion now, who dear?
When the papa, I'm a man of correction.
Who the bonny and son when the communion has Obi your papa go abu so your bonny. Say be akabe ka say President Mama. One can hear.
Nano afum, basa. Mama ni nano.
Rob, please come.
Yeah, so for me, so if we are drilling down to the sports tourism and its ripple effect, I think it's huge. First of all, we need to understand that sports is huge, a global phenomenon. If you are going to find ways and means to be able to engage international clubs, whatsoever they may be, from social media tweets to following, getting the attention on Ghana and conversations about Ghana, it simply means that attention will come to our space. Once they come into the country, you can imagine what's going to happen to our sports platforms in terms of radio, television, conversations, etc., etc. From hotels, in terms of where they are going to be lodging, and people who are going to be coming around just to be able to follow up with this and also experience what's happening, all the way through to like Kwame Dazi was just mentioning, if there's going to be welcome cocktail session to receive these people, opening ceremony where you're going to have the display of multiple arts. So you have dancers, you have anything and everything that basically speaks to an opening ceremony. Then you have the match itself, but obviously after the match, or if there's a break and there's a concert, or if the program, when it's done, you have a concert, then it means that you're also putting out music. And of course, everybody that comes to the place, if it's 40,000, if it's 30,000, 20,000, they are going to be eating. Transportation that is also going to be taking place in terms of the rentals of cars and all of that. So the entire ripple effect, the value chain running through food, people coming from near and far, the fact that they want to be able to buy clothes or whatever merch is associated with the project itself, and the fact that you want to be able to make some money off it. So I think it's these are activities that once you buy into, it's automatically engineers economic activity. And so things of this nature, we always need to be able to pay special attention to them, because yes, it drives some economic value. So yes, it's nice to hear. The only thing I have heard is that sports is already in that particular space. So what with respect to the other areas that are possibly not receiving a lot of attention, what is it going to be like? Are we going to still run with what is already almost there or almost winning to the neglect of the other? So
no way. For example,
we need to find the balance.
Can you give examples? Places that are not receiving enough attention.
Okay, so even if it comes to sports, right now we are talking about football. There are lesser sports. Yeah. And some of these things usually don't get any attention. And there are some sports that we are excelling, we are winning in, but for some reason they are even not getting attention. So again,
dwindling.
Exactly, so it's there. And when you come to the other components of the arts, they are still
lesser known arts.
Yeah, lesser known arts that we are also excelling, and but for some reason it's also not getting attention. So it doesn't mean that they may not have plans for them, but for now, I think this is the information that is out there. So people are going to weigh it based on the whatever they think or whatever information that they have. So I'm just saying that whatever it is, it would be nice to be able to have some form of balance going forward, so that, or some information on what's going to happen to the other areas, so to say, so that it doesn't feel like the areas that are winning are still getting the attention, and the areas that are crawling are not giving attention. So that's just a caution. Doesn't mean that's the situation, but it's just for the records.
Martinez.
And for me, I'm very happy. When you look at the program lineup, it's clear that Ghana is going to be a country that you can travel to from across the world, and then come have fun, come have good time. Already, we've positioned ourselves in that space, and looking at the Blackstar Experience, I think it's a very good initiative, adding up to what we already have. At this point, we can only encourage the team and the government, to be able to execute it very well. But then I want them to open their doors and then accept ideas and diverse opinions to help build this very well. It shouldn't be something that will be limited to certain people trying to execute it, but it should be widely open to every creative person, every stakeholder in the space that has good idea to support this, because it's going to boost the economy. I can imagine how this year is going to be from now to December. Now that it's been launched, it means work is about starting, or work has begun. And so there's no dull moment. We don't want a situation whereby it will appear like something we just introduce, and we don't end up seeing the result, and it becomes a whole lot of issues and all of that. But then if the government is able to implement it very well, it's going to help the creatives in particular boost the economy, put money in our pockets, and then once the creatives have that conducive environment, they can promote the country very well. Andy, I believe that even when it comes to artists who are performing across the country, we should be able to have some kind of initiative from this to support them, because wherever they find themselves, whether international, the BET platforms or whatever platform they find themselves performing, is a way of projecting the Blackstar Experience. We can have a way of selling it. So in all, it's a very laudable idea. With the night tourism, that Adam was talking about, for me, I think that's an experience I would love to be a part. I mean, it shouldn't just be daytime where we will only go in Shabbat.
Right. Yeah, please come.
So 24-hour economy.
No, same night. Rexoma will be on Daybreak Hits tomorrow anyway.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm excited about the fact that the tourism authority or the government is not relegating all our celebrations and stuff to festive seasons like Easter and December, and then they are finding something to do every point in the year or every month in the year. They want to, bring up something, because I have friends in the diaspora that sometimes send me day parties from December, and they are like, where can we get this to do when we come to Ghana? And I'm like, unless you come in December, we don't necessarily have something like that happening. And so I'm just glad that, at least there are more activities that build up to the festive season. Also, I'm actually excited about the sports tourism, because I'll compare it to Kenya. I mean, when you enter Kenya, apart from your like the friends you make out there taking you to go eat nyamachoma and all those things, there's a huge cricket culture in Kenya where you go and it's not necessarily even about the performances. Okay, I mean, we all know about Soti Soul, but there are other a cappella groups that your Kenyan friends will introduce you to. You go there, you drink some Tusker beer. You don't know exactly what is happening on the pitch, because I really don't know much about cricket. But then it's more like a fun-loving thing, because people are excited, people are cussing out players and all that, and you are there just for the vibes. Okay, so it's something that you experience when you go there, because it's a huge culture out there. I don't think it is very... I mean, cricket is a very popular sport, but I don't think it is out there. Most people go to Kenya for the safari and stuff like that. But when you enter into urban Kenya, they're going to show you all these things. So I'm just juxtaposing it to Ghana.
Did you drink Tusker beer? Wow, communion. I just wanted to.
I didn't confirm on you that.
I needed that emphasis.
Yeah.
That's what.
She took communion.
She took communion. Yes, thank you.
She said she took Tusker beer.
Oh, I don't really care about the beer. I'm much more concerned about the intake of communion.
Okay.
Thank you. Please continue.
Oh, Jesus.
Amen.
Okay, so I'm just juxtaposing it into what the tourism authority is trying to do and the government is trying to do for Blackstar Experience. So I think it's a good idea. And I feel like we've been let down so much. Everybody is on their tippy toes now. They are waiting, because I mean, after what Edem and Andy Dusty said, Mr. President has said about opening the door and we making sure no one shuts it, it brings so much expectations. You understand me? What is he going to do? What exactly? Like, we've been the industry has been so slow and monotonous for a long time. So we are waiting for that big bang. So let's see what happens. I'm actually excited and at the same...
Big bang. Big bang theory.
I am excited and at the same time nervous. And I'm also scared that... I'm just scared they might let us down, but that's just me being, I don't want to call it trauma response, but it seems like trauma response, because we've had so many letdowns, we've had so many promises, and then they let us down. So we are just hoping and praying that they do something about it. So yeah.
I think it's a very good thing that the president mentioned that, especially with
Big bang.
He's a banger.
Edem is a banger.
Edem.
Why is that an artist?
From the Big Bang Theory, he's a banger.
I'll take Big Bang, you know.
Rexoma will be here tomorrow, and we'll have an extensive discussion on it. Before we go, it's going to be a very busy weekend. Come
Saturday.
No.
Okay, start from Thursday.
No, it's a week. So, what Thursday? What's happening?
Thursday is a master class.
Oh, there's a master class.
Yeah, we're doing a master class.
I don't know anything about it.
As a matter of fact, this master class it's following a different format. Really, it's so 4 educational institutions in the UK. 2 of them being heavily prominent. Let me mention the name: Henley Business School. I think in terms of ranking, they are number 4 based on their UK Financial Times 2024, 2025. I'm not too sure which one. Yeah, and then we have the London School, University of the Arts, London. They are number 2 when it comes to art and design in the world. So these 2 plus 2 other institutions, that's the Afrinoli and Bell and Co. They are into training, research, and co. So they developed a course that is supposed to empower creatives when it comes to managing your creative enterprise. Now, we know in Ghana, one of our biggest challenges has to do with the fact that you don't have a music business school, so to say, or you don't have a business school for the creatives. So you don't have a place where you can go learn about the creative and then that kind of stuff, So basically, this has been created for that particular purpose. And so there are 4 specific modules, and it's not a thing that you say you're going for a 2-hour talk and then you're off. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. This one is going to be different. So you're going to have people register and being a part of it. Then they are going to be like first cohort, and then eventually you have another cohort and that kind of stuff running all the way through till you are done with the modules with respect to the project. When you're done, you get a certificate. You are plugged into the British Council system because this is being done with British Council. And so yes, before close of day today, you're going to have the information on our social media pages for people to be able to register. And once you register, then you can run with it.
Pay to be part?
It's actually free.
And how many weeks?
I have a question.
Okay, so it's self-paced. It has online elements. We're going to start the first session on Thursday, and then eventually the sessions will continue with that particular cohort.
Okay.
Until it's done, and then you have another session.
One day off.
No.
So you start on Thursday.
We start on Thursday,
and then you take it.
Introduce them to it, run with them, and all of that. So registrations are happening. You come in late. It's going to be at 2:00 at the British Council, and So information. We're going to put out information with more details, and just so that people can understand it, because this for me is the real thing we've been looking for. Good. When it comes to music business and creative business. Yeah.
I wanted to.
That was okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask.
Okay, let me help you with the microphone.
Please, you're talking about
how she held the mic.
She can hold it.
How she held the mic.
Let me ask my question.
She
please.
can handle it.
She can handle it.
You were talking about the curriculums and stuff like that, and I was thinking that there are music students in University of Ghana, and University of Winneba, I think, in Cape Coast, and then the business school itself, University of Ghana Business School. I was thinking that maybe if it is possible, you bring the students to partake in something like that, because it's going to help them career-wise when they come out of school.
Yeah, that's true for them if they do come out. So yes, it's open for them to join. However, I think the mopping up starts almost immediately from the industry, because there are people who are in this space out of passion, and they may not necessarily have gone to all the schools, but they are practicing already. I think that we want to be able to empower them almost immediately, because then you can see the benefits happen, because they are in a space. It makes it easier for them to translate that into automatic benefits.
It's open to them too.
It's open to everybody and anybody. So registration, and it's not going to be like a huge class. It's going to be like, minimum, 20, 30 kind of stuff. And then,
so it will be sifted.
Yes.
To be sifted, right?
Well, we you wouldn't want to, because you want to empower people. However, what we are saying is that
if
first come first.
Why are you saying it's just for 20?
No. So what I'm saying is this: that we are going to have several cohorts.
Okay.
So even if you start with the briefing session and then everything, and you have people, you need to be able to now, self-paced. We go together, So we'll manage it. But what we are saying is, if you're interested, don't keep too long.
This be a hybrid conference.
If you miss,
it's possible.
If you miss this one Thursday,
don't go there personally. Maybe
there'll be another one.
Get on.
There'll be
Where
another
the other one will be.
We'll announce that later.
Okay.
So we'll focus more on the first
There's
thing.
also another. Not even a school of thought. But do you remember musicians have complained? Oh, they're doing anything. They don't invite us. Is there a way to amplify it so people will get to know that something of this sort is happening? That's number one. Number two, people who are not here, how do they even?
When is it not here? Like how?
Oh,
not in Accra?
Yes.
Oh, so the good thing is that the project sits on a So Creative e-learning platform of the British Council. So it means that without being present physically, you still have the opportunity to be able to go through a self-paced session, you know, so anywhere you are in the country. So we want to begin. Okay, I've been sent a message that we should work with 50. Okay, we want to
50.
We should work with 50.
Increase it.
So
somebody will say he registered but he didn't pick you.
You know, so yeah, so what it means is that, I mean, it's the session that we are going to have on Thursday is going to be from 2:00. British Council. It's going to be from 2:00. By 5:00 we should be done. It's not going to be a long session, and then from there you should.
This is like the master classes. Look, no. Do you know what hurts? And that be where the question, especially when it gets to the Q&A, issues.
Well, okay, on that note, maybe I'll extend it, Kaka, because no, once you are saying Q&A, I mean, you know.
Yeah, because when it gets there, it's
when it gets there, you have to give the people the answer.
Was it last year? Last year, a lady came and then she shifted the convo crowd to something about musicians, and then she mentioned giving monies to musicians. I'm like, really? You give money and you give your song to some DJs and they don't play it. Oh, that's a pity. He says, hey, Andy, you. I said, hey, madam, remember?
On the nice man, I
said, oh, madam, that's a pity. Andy, you.
When mean you.
Okay, University of Whitingen.
Remember the
event? But Andy, away from the masterclass, I think we also need to comment Charterhouse.
I'm a learner.
So
away from it.
Hold on. So Thursday, Friday. What happens on Friday?
So Friday, there's supposed to be a pre-party, and that's DJ Mensa. We're supposed to have that conversation real quickly. I think that information will be had at Soho. But then emphasis on Saturday.
That's on Friday.
Yes, and then emphasis on Saturday. Saturday, after Saturday's program, we are introducing the mother of all after parties. So the red carpet is actually going to be at a different place. It's going to be at the foyer of the International Conference Center.
Okay, that's right.
Yes,
and then from invite.
Yes.
Is what?
And then
by invite.
And then after that, we are going to have an after party. So it's going to be.
So yesterday, someone mentioned that she heard is VVIP before.
Yes, after. So once we finish the program, there's going to be an after party powered by the teleselling.
Wait, what she's saying doesn't mean it's going to be the next day or soon after the event.
It's soon after. No, except that technically it falls in the next day, but it's soon after.
Yeah. Okay. No, but let's say soon
for
after.
Communication
so
purposes.
It won't be like
Ochina matter. It is following quickly.
And the strictly by invitation thing.
For those who have the invitation.
The red carpet.
He's talking about strictly by invitation something.
The red carpet.
So that it won't be crowded or what?
No, it's always been like
that.
No,
so always.
So what if I bought my ticket and I want to? I'm wearing.
There are two red carpets. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
One for photos.
One for photos and one for
the invitees.
One is the produced red carpets with all the the stars on that particular platform.
Sometimes
so
that's
people
that come on the red carpet.
But how do you tell who's a star and who should go here? And,
Stars are stars.
We
know them.
Right. I beg influencers. There are some influencers.
Yeah, they will come and influence.
Hello.
They will come and influence.
Some of them are on budget.
The guagua.
Some of them are on budget.
So Andy,
TikTok stars.
Andy, I was talking about a partnership between Charterhouse and Warner Music Africa. Yes, for the unsung category. Those who emerge winners subsequently. I mean, getting the opportunity, that's very huge. We need to commend you. You guys are doing a lot. I mean, Warner Music Africa to project talent.
Is it Universal or what?
No,
Warner Music. So whoever wins the unsung category get the opportunity to
then they announce and
so that brings me to what they did for new artists of the year category way back, whereby Black Sherif was supposed to perform at a Ghana party in the park, and unfortunately it didn't happen. Since then it's like
no, but since then it's been happening. I mean, Dennis has done his bits, So
that opportunity is still there for the new artist category.
Yeah, so
is it a new artist or unsung?
New artist.
That's Dennis Aquaba.
That's the Ghana party in the park. Yeah.
Let's end it. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming, beautiful Ria. Thank you, Communion Eating Martinez and Communion Eating Edem.
Plus
Settings, man, who is everywhere.
I want to see you at the after party.
You want to see her? Is that a command
please,
or order?
Please, Abdegmanana Lace has made a correction. It says, listen, it says, salute from afar, legendary Dusty and your intelligent pundits. It was old school reunion, not rep your jersey.
Okay.
You forget.
Okay.
So it says it was school's reunion, but not rep your jersey. But this time, we want you on the Rep Your Jersey stage, May 31st.
Yeah. In the Esta.
Andy, I'll look at some.
Yes.
And I just want to share this number.
Right.
So this is for anybody who wants to register.
Okay.
With a
ahead of the information coming out on the socials. So it's 020-919-4686. So you send it. Yes. 020-919-4686. Yeah, once you send a WhatsApp message to this particular number, they'll give you a link. You can start the registration. But more information will be put out on our social media platform. 020-919-4686. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. A big thank you to Betway. Betway says it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. This is the best time for you. Someone can just use your code and still make some good money, and you become a rich individual. One night, one stage, one nation Southbeat, as all the stars in Ghana align to celebrate the biggest night in Ghanaian music. The 26th Telecel Ghana Music Awards is live. Witness trailblazing performances from Ghana's finest: Kim Promise, Stonebwoy, Kiddy, Kweku Smoke, Empress Gifted, Kim Paluta, Famia, Adina, Beachtrap, Abiana Titio, Usu, AEC, and Molly. Shake It to the Max is also performing.
Nice. So she's going to shake it to
Who
the
think Shake It to the Max? No.
I've not seen her perform before.
Me too.
I want to come with some dances.
The 26th Telecel Ghana Music Awards is proudly brought to you by Charterhouse. Yep, and is supported by Hits FM. Proudly sponsored by Telecel Connecting Energies. What? Please, guys, you guys are still on air. You guys, thank you very much for coming. Mr. Agla is up next with Music Box. My name is Andy. Catch you some other time. Have a lovely day, and please be good.
This is Hits.